Hello. Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. So today we have a pre-bid conference for Civil Works, December 5, 2024. Before we start, we ask everybody to stand for the opening prayer. With that, I do to read the attendance.
Conference for Civil Works, December 5, 2025. President is affirming Vice Chairperson, Engineer of Magkarila, Judges of Magkarila, and President for Engineers. And also, for Mr. Edison Regional. Some of the projects we have in some section. And we have just random and also in some proportion. And this tree, we have to find out
Thank you, April. And we have our back chairperson, Engineer Marcelino Calvillo Jr. So I will be presiding as your back vice chairperson. And since the Beach Awards Committee are in quorum, so I declare this pre-bid conference for Civil Works December 5, 2024 to order. So to start, may I ask from the planning design section representative to discuss the scope of work of the project.
So good afternoon, everyone. Today I present to you the project with contract ID 25KK0041, construction of multi-purpose building, community college of Gingoog City, Misamis Oriental. Appropriation 70 billion pesos. Approved budget of contract 69,200,000. Next, please. So this is the project site. The site development plan and the perspective. So the project scope, the multi-purpose building includes demolition of existing two one-story school buildings and two CRs, removal of 250 to 300 diameter trees, complete structural components, reinforced concrete footing, columns, and beams, complete roof framing and roofing works, complete septic tank and cistern, masonry works from ground floor up to the fourth floor finish, plumbing or sanitary, mechanical, electrical, and finishing works from ground floor up to the third floor ceiling, and two water tanks. Not included in the scope, the elevator, fourth floor, walls and ceiling, masonry, and finishing work. So for the summary of quantities, these are provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, permits and clearances, project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization or demobilization, general scaffolding and covering and netting, individual removal of trees, 150 to 200 diameter, removal of structure and obstruction, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from roadway or structure excavation, common soil, embankment from Borough, common soil, gravel fill, lean concrete, structural concrete, 3,000 PSI class A 28 days, structural concrete 4,000 PSI class A 28 days, reinforcing steel deformed grade 60, reinforcing steel deformed grade 40. Homeworks and courseworks, soil poisoning, CHB non-load bearing including reinforcing steel 100 mm, CHB non-load bearing including reinforcing steel 150 mm, doors, wood panel, frames, junk, steel side transoms and mullets, aluminum glass, windows, awning pipe, finishing hardware, residential casement, aluminum frame glass doors, in type, steel over door, fire-rated steel door, up door, aluminum PVC doors and frames, carpentry and joinery works, cement floor finish and floor hardener, cement plaster finish, railing, stainless steel grab bar, 40 mm diameter, molding, concrete, ceiling, 4.5 mm metal frame fiber cement board, ceiling, metal frame gypsum board, glazed tiles and drains and glazed tiles, waterproofing cement base, waterproofing liquid, built up and preformed membrane, concrete railing, standard stainless steel railing, painting works, masonry or concrete, painting works, wood, painting works, steel, pre-painted metal sheets above 0.4 to 7 mm corrugated long span, fabricated metal roofing accessories, gauge 26, 0.551 mm, gauge or pros, fabricated metal roofing accessories, gauge 26, 0.551 mm, flashing, structural steel process, structural steel purlins, metal structure accessories, bolts and rods, metal structure accessories, steel plates, metal structure accessories, sag rods, metal structure accessories, cross bracing, metal structure accessories, turnbuckle, metal structure accessories, sewer line works, storm drainage and downspout, catch basins, HB, cold water lines, plumbing fixtures, concrete gutter, septic vault or tank, concrete or HB, then cistern, conduit boxes and fittings, conduit works or conduit outfit, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breaker, lighting fixtures and lamps, water pumping system, fire alarm system, air conditioning system, precast concrete tiles furnished 400 mm by 400 mm, and precast concrete tiles driven. And these are the minimum equipment requirement. Ayan, sir. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. So, not included elevator, fourth floor walls, and ceiling masonry. Ceiling masonry, and ceiling, support lang, no? Ceiling masonry, support floor board, and finish work support floor. So, okay, thank you. So we proceed for the next project.
Good afternoon. For Waterworks projects, 25 KK 042, construction of Waterworks system, Barangay Sibantang, Barangay Magkarila, Barangay Bugdang, and Barangay Sindangan, Talisayan, Misamis Oriental. Next please. Appropriation 45,673,000. Approved budget cost 45,216,270. Total light of pipelines 34,412 linear meters. Budget duration 240 calendar days. Scope of works, construction of waterworks system with proposed one intake box, 300 cubic meters ground reservoir, two reservoirs, pipelines, and its fittings. Items to be included: provision of field office for the engineer, project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization or demobilization, general scaffolding, shoring and netting, clearing and grabbing, pipeline trench excavation beneath proposed structures, fill and backfill, embankment from barrow common soil gravel fill, CHB non-loading bearing, structural concrete 3,000 PSI plus 88 days, reinforcing steel deformed grade 40, formworks and false works, plumbing fixtures, and polyethylene plastic pipe. So these are vicinity map na to. Next, please. So, may tabo ay propose sa una sa intake box, which is 1.2 meters by 1.2 meters by 1.2 with each wing wall. And then we will be using 8 inches from intake box to ground reservoir, which is 200 cubic meters, 1,202 linear meters. Then from ground reservoir going to proposed reservoir, which is 4.4 meters by 4.4 meters and 3.2 meters height. And one reservoir is going to Barangay Sibantang and Magkarila, while the other one is Barangay Bugdang and Barangay Sindangan, which is we will be using 2 inches for the Barangay Bugdang and Sindangan pipelines, and then Sibantang Magkarila is 4 inches. Next, please. Next one. Next. Intake box na to plan, which is 1.2 by 1.2 meters and 1.2 and with wing wall. Next, please. Then, next lang. Then sa ground reservoir na to is 7.6 by 7.6 meters by 6.2 meters height. Next, please. Then sa reservoir na to 4.4 meters by 4.4 meters and 3.3 meters height. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Sir Val. So before we proceed with the checklist for the financial and technical, is there any questions from our YouTube viewers? None. So since there's no question, we proceed with the checklist for technical and financial. Dr. Bas, another requirement, and continue with the 3-strike policy.
That's it. Legal documents. A. Valid purchase registration certificate with platinum membership. All pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRM. Purchase certificate of registration and template. All users shall upload and maintain in progress a current and updated file following Class A eligibility documents under sections 23.13 and 24.13. 1. Registration certificate. 2. Members' business permits or its equivalent document. 3. Tax clearance. 4. Retail license and registration. And 5. Audited financial statement or AFS. Note that section 8.5.2 of the IRM states that for the purpose of updating certificate of registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents mentioned in this section supporting the veracity, authenticity, and validity of the certificate shall remain current and updated. The failure of the expected reader to update its certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of this certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Technical documents. B. Statements to respective duties and all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started in any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be and C. Statement to the single largest completed contract or SLCC similar to a contract award except under conditions provided under the rules. And D, special legal license in case of joint ventures and restriction of the type and cost of the contract award. And D, original copy of this scheme which in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification that the interior station or original copy of notarized is security of the single largest completed contract or SLCC. The SLCC completely should be similar to the contract award or have the same major categories. The SLCC's value is at least 50% of the ABCD upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA consumer price index. Contractors under small A and small B categories without single experience on the contract may participate if the cost of the contract delivery is not more than the allowable rate of contract cost or AICP of the legislation. First, to guarantee the successful bidder shall, within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award, enter into the contract with the community and furnish the performance security requirement. Form of bid security. A. Cash or cashier's manager's check. Amount 2% of ABC. B. Bank guarantee order or a revocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. Amount 2% of ABC. D. 31 callable upon demand, accompanied by certification from insurance commission. Amount 5% of ABC. D. Bids film declaration. Amount no person can return. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose their preferred form of bid security. F. Project requirements which shall include the following. A. Organizational set for a contract delivery. B. List of contractors and personnel, such as the project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, foreign safety officer, and job personnel or first aider to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification and experience. C. List of contractors' major differences which are owned, leased, and or under various agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability from the equipment less or vendor for the duration or as for this meaning. Contractors and personnel. The key personnel should meet the following number of years' work experience. The experience means total use of civil works experience of any nature in construction and implement consulting service, including the tax identification number or TIN of the key personnel. Compliance with DEO mandates use of 2016 revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors for consultants, materials engineering, and to include the contact number of materials engineering. Compliance with DEO 148 series 2024 guidelines on the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants project engineering. Because the proposed technical personnel is an employee of the year and working on another project at the time of the delivery shall submit certification of one the personnel will be called out in the ongoing project once the bidder is aligned with the contract. And two, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to Department Order Number 9, Series 2012. The proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the living document. The key personnel required are the following. One project manager with 5 years of general experience and 5 years of relevant experience. Note, it allowed an updated government issue ID with 3 signatures present. The second key personnel is one project engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH accredited private entity. Note, with a valid and updated PRC license ID and private engineering certificate with three signatures. The third reimbursement is one materials engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH experience engineer. With a valid and updated PRC license and materials engineering certificate with 3 officers. The fourth reimbursement is one form with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note, that a valid and updated government issued license with each officer. The fifth reimbursement is one safety officer with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note, that certificate of training issued by lawyer and a valid and updated government issued license with 3 signatures. The last reimbursement was one full-time health person. Note, there is a certificate of training and a valid and updated government issued license with 3 signatures. Comment or electrician should be included or infected in the organizational chart. Contractor's major equipment needs. The contractor is required to provide proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned, lease agreements for equipment lease, and or under purchase agreements, supported by certificate of availability from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. Proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment pledge must specify the number or year, capacity, performance, or size, plate number, or number, or value, or just serial number, or any specific location and medium for the department or the PPA series. Contractors minimum materials specification. Please refer to all number 11, series of 2017 for the minimum material specification. Infrastructure in guidelines. Requires the submission of the material specification as stated in clause 5 and 6, 2.1 technical process, and clause 5 and 6 and 2.8 and 4.c project requirements using form DPWH INFR 15. List of contractors, major construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. Original duties and omnibus loan statement, or OSS, and applicable. Original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer signed the OSS and who acts to represent the people. Financial documents. 8. The respective duties from the patron of net financial contractual assets. 6. As I. If applicable, will sign one venture agreement or JPA in accordance with the calculating the core policy and its IRP in case the joint venture already exists or duly notarized statements on all its potential joint venture partners that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JPA in the instance of the business. For the financial component ended. There, original but duly signed and published financial report and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. There, original duly signed reports in the bill of funds. L. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including summary sheets, input in the duly prices, construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used to fund operating, and then cash flow development. We have estimates. According to DEO 197 series of 2016, the following items shall not be subjected to the OCM and profit control. 1. Mobilization and removal. 2. Provision of service fee. 3. Permits and clearances. According to DEO 127 series of 2016, the following non-civil works items shall not be subjected to OCM markup. The field laboratory office and living quarters with rental leases, furnishing of buildings, lab equipment, survey equipment and service, assistance to engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, communication equipment. This submission will have one by the company it only selects one mode submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of goods submitted manually is back conference room, 3rd floor, DPWH Misamis Oriental 26, Wall Street, Misamis Oriental. For electronic submission, electronic goods _ Misamis Oriental 1 at DPWH.org.ph. Is evaluation. The kinetic component of the bids of each task bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The VAT shall ultimately disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. 1. Convenience. No price in required item, non-conforming, indicating a zero for a damage, due to the DOP. All prices are deemed to be included all taxes. Bids have addressed it, providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable to all. So be considered non-responsible. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words per day, total price versus unit price per item, unit price per item per days, total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum per days, unit price in detailed estimate versus unit cost in DOP. Here, days. Post qualification, verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in grants. Verification of technical requirements. Key personnel where minimum work experience requirements to be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment and materials for laboratory. Performance in ongoing government and private companies negative CPH of at least 15% in human content, or a negative CPH of at least 3% in human or more contracts. Failure of the contractor against carriers on ongoing contracts within 7 calendar days and to complete them within 30 calendar days after receipt of the procurement entity's notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the carriers and contracts with training certificates for acceptance within 30 calendar days and complete them within 1 days after receipt of the procurement entity's of defects and failures. Verification of technical requirements. Substandard quality of work as per contract requirements and specifications, or as its quality performance for contractors' obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Verification of financial requirements. Bid as consent. Contract award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid is being determined to be the lowest bidder and responsible for FCRP as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. Successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised RRR in 2022. Common reasons for rejection is ineligibility and post-disability. 1. Failure to send original copy of the student form certified that the student's condition indicated the procurement and the contract. 2. Further bid validity and bid speed validity. 3. Overlapping tragedy and created technical personnel. 4. Failure to indicate the validity of the limited. 5. Late submission of bids. 6. Failure to send supporting documents such as the certification of availability of equipment when the equipment lessor or owner for the duration of the contract if the payment right is to release the vacancy. 7. Negative speaking in the ongoing projects and the person or negative speaking of the two or more ongoing projects. 8. Answers forward sequence with 9. Incomplete papers of bid documents. 10. Authority the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor. Signatory to be the owner of proprietor owner. Corporation or cooperative. Board secretary certificate and board resolution. Joint venture. Joint venture resolution agreement. Partnership. As indicated in the articles of partnership. That is all. Thank you. Waterworks, which the consulting services as per Department Order number 17 series of 2015. Three strike 69.1. In addition to the provisions of rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, the whole, subject to the authority delegated to the back, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification from further participating in the competitive bidding being undertaken with the procurement entity concerned, where applicable for the following violations. All other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within the year except for valid reasons. Rights violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit the bid at the valid cost as determined in that with the bids and awards committee concerned. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cost as determined by the bank concerned. Other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of bidding, public bidding, as determined by the concerned bank, provided that these acts had been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Rights violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cost as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Valid reason. Upon computation, its price bid was determined to be above the ABC, or goods to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid with a valid cost as determined by the bank concerned. Valid reason. should enforce mature and penalty restrictions. A bidder submitting insufficient effective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number one, bid security not the date of the bidder. Number two, insufficient amount and validity period. Number three, not issued in the name of the hearing entity. Submission of not valid diligence. The bidder, the prospective bidder to submit its diligence certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents. Example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not exempted. Bidder to submit mandatory forms. Price schedule, bid form, authorized bid securing declaration, notarized omnibus sworn statement. Other required forms from the bid security aside from the bid securing declaration. Statement the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Owner's certificate of acceptance or CPE's rating accompanying statement of the bidder's SLCC. Bidder's computation of NFCC or committed line of credit for goods. Notarized joint venture agreement or notarized statements as to forming JV for goods. Certification as to reciprocity to foreign bidders for goods. Special pickup license for joint venture for infrastructure. DUPA cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CSB, failures in the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum retained. Valid reasons not accepted. Submission of the following required forms as indicated in the sixth position of building the conducting without name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number one, bid form. Number two, price schedules. Number three, bid securing declaration. Number four, omnibus sworn statement. Number five, GPA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of key personnel of different profession as per requirement of the bidding document. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to proof of ownership of these purchase agreement of pledge equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit certification of key personnel department or the 9 years 2012. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to comply with the required number of key personnel and equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not related business type as indicated in the mayor's permit for goods. Valid reasons not applicable.
Students are being scheduled to plan activities for the presented projects. For assurance or downloading activity documents, deadline will be December 17, 2024 until 8:30 a.m. And hard copies are available at Procurement or for DPWH Misamis. And these meeting documents can be downloaded from DPWH website in Gingoog's website. And for the specific needs or wrapping of bidding documents, the deadline will be on December 17, 2025 until 10 a.m. And the schedule of the opening of bids, it will be December 17, 2025 at 10 a.m. immediately after the submission of bids. And for the so for 25 to 031, is BLC, buildings construction that has high-rise concrete frame for 95 size. And for 25 to 0032, is WFI 200. Water supply for level 2 and 3, construction of water, retaining and private level 2. And as shown, this is a sample of technical and functional documents to be submitted. So the deed and supporting documents should be held and properly done. So that's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you very much, and since we are done with our big conference for civil works. So before we adjourn, is there any questions, especially from our YouTube viewers? So none, and we don't have any visitors. So any motion for the adjournment of this briefing conference?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference.
Since it was moved and seconded, so I declare this briefing conference for civil works, December 5, 2024, adjourned. So thank you everyone, and God bless us.